Alright, what's going on, ShaWilliamsTV, and we're back with another video. And I know I've been gone for a little while, but today I'm coming to you with another banger. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm doing a sneaker collection video. And this is definitely one of the videos that I wanted to do most, way before I even started putting out content for you guys. And the reason why is because I definitely take pride in the shoes that I have. I'm a big sneaker guy. I love sneakers, and I wanted to share what I have with you guys and see what you guys think. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you can see, we got my whole shoe collection down here. All my beautiful shoes. I would like to say that I have a pretty decent shoe collection. I love my shoes. I'm gonna just start out by saying that I wear all of my shoes. I may not wear them often. As much now, but all of my shoes are definitely worn. I'm not those type to get shoes and just keep them sitting anywhere. And I'm not a hype beast either, you know. But let's just get into it. I don't want to talk your heads off. I'm gonna start off with, I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna talk about them in any particular order, but I guess I kind of will. These is my Vans right here. You know, the skate, what do they call it? Skate, not the skate highs. Anyways, you know, low Vans. I don't really wear these as much. I might wear them to beat around in, but I don't wear them as much because I'm flat-footed and it kind of hurts my feet, so I rarely wear these. But if you come closer, you'd see that I marked it up a little bit, you know, SWT, ShaWilliamsTV, feel me? ROW stands for my initials, and SWT again, and a little frown on the, you know. So that's what we dealing with the Vans over here. And then right here we got some Uggs, some blue Uggs, navy blue Uggs. Pretty comfortable. It's definitely comfortable. It's definitely good for the winter. It makes my feet feel very warm, so these are recommended by me. Next we're gonna go to the all whites. You know, if you're a sneakerhead, you gotta have these in your collection. Off rip, just automatically you have to have these in your collection. I had these a couple times when I was a little kid, and I think this was last year. I decided to get them again. I was like, man, I gotta have some all white. G-Phase was in my collection. These, they tend to get very dirty after just a few wears, so a lot of people usually buy multiple pairs, or yeah, that's how it goes with these. But as I said, any sneakerhead has to have one of these in their collection. Okay, what next? What do I want to talk about next? Let's go to the threes, the true blue threes. Now, as I told you before, these shoes is beat up, but let me talk to you about these. I had these since ninth grade. When I got these, I felt like the man, because, you know, just to let you know, threes is my favorite Jordan out of all of them. After it comes the ones, but this is definitely my favorite Jordan number. And this is not my favorite Jordan 3 colorway, but I definitely love these. When I got these, I felt like the man. Yeah, they're definitely beat up. Look. And I won't wear them to school. Oh, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a quick story about these. So these right here, the I and the R fell off, and luckily I don't know, like, I just thought that people would notice it, so I ended up getting a little blue pen and marking it on the back, because I thought that people would recognize and they'd be like, oh, his shoes is fake because it's missing an I or R. But the blue kind of helped me out, but then it kind of wiped off after it rained a few times. I wore them in the rain a few times, but they're definitely beat up. But I'll still wear them to, like, you know, go to the store or anything, but I don't really wear them to go to school. Now these, another beat up shoe, metallic silver 5s. I love these so much. I still love them. As beat up as they are, I still love them. These I'd wear to school. You can see how beat up they are. Look, right here, you know, it started ripping off. The bottom is gone. I've done played basketball in these a few times, but I'm gonna tell you this: yellow as the soles are, I love it because it kind of gives me a vintage feel, and I tend to like the vintage feel more than, you know, I mean, I'm cool with the icy blue bottoms when you first get them, but I kind of like the old feel to it. It gives me a good vibe, so I still rock with these. I still wear them to school. I love them, and hopefully in the future I could get these again. All right, so let me talk about these right here. Katie Trey 5s. Oh my God, I'm stepping all over my forces. Okay, so these right here, Katie Trey 5s. These were given to me by my best friend. You know, damn it, he's a basketball player and he's played on a lot of teams, so he's been given a lot of shoes. And you know, it's my best friend. One day I seen him, he doesn't wear them no more. I was just like, yo, can I play in these? He's like, yo, you can have them. So I've had them ever since. At first they couldn't fit me, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna take these. These from my best friend from a long time. So I don't really play in them now, but they could fit me now. I just don't really play in them, play basketball in them. Next, we're gonna talk about the LeBron 12s. I don't remember what colorway this is. I think I don't know if it's the NSRLs. Yes, the NSRLs, I think. These are beat up too. I had these since middle school, I think, or no, 9th grade. I've had these since 9th grade. Definitely beat up, but a good basketball shoe. I love these, very comfortable. My favorite player is LeBron. If some of you don't know that, but if you're watching and you know me, you definitely know that. Like, if you don't, then you're not my friend. But next, let's talk about the Air Penny 2, the Black Royals. These right here, you know, I'm not a classic guy. I'm not gonna say that I don't like classic shoes, but I wasn't alive to really, you know, get my hands on these, or I wasn't old enough. Wasn't a sneaker fan when I was like 2-3 years old. But anyways, my uncle gave me these, and you know, shout out to my uncle. I look up to my uncle. Yeah, shout out to my uncle. I personally think that if it wasn't for my uncle, I wouldn't be into shoes or basketball so much. Like, my style, I tend to pick up a lot of things from him. So if you guys ever see my uncle in a video, you guys know where I get a lot of things from him. You'll see. So yeah, these right here, classic. I think these are the best colorways out of the Air Penny Royals too. Out of the Air Pennies too. What else do I want to talk about? Okay, sweating. You know why? Oh my God, zoom. Jeez, look at my forehead. I don't know if y'all can see that. You know why? It's too much heat. It's too much heat in this room. That's why I'm sweating. God damn. Woo! Anyways, let's get to the foam posits. Now, these were also given to me by my uncle. Quick story, I was going to do a job for him. Not a job, I was going to go help him out in his apartment, cleaning up and stuff. And, you know, my uncle has a lot of shoes. And that day he was just like, yo, I'm giving these away. Do you want them? They still in good condition. I was like, what? Oh yeah. So I took them. My uncle would always give me shoes if, you know, I wanted them. Maybe not his very good ones or newer ones, but I don't know who would say no to these. So anyways, these are the eggplants, by the way, if some of you don't know. Eggplant foam posits. Very nice shoe. Very nice. Right here we got my favorite colorway out of my foam collection. These are the electric blues. These right here, this is not really, I wouldn't consider this necessarily your regular blue shade, but it's a different shade of blue, and blue is my favorite color. So I think this is why this shoe stands out to me the most, and I like this one the most. But this one is fire. Like, I could wear this with, you know, some black Nike Tech pants. I just love it. Man. All right, so these right here, we got the pearls. This is definitely one of the best colorways out of all foam posits. Definitely recommended. Like, I feel like a lot of people today in my age wouldn't really necessarily look at foam posits. They would be like, you know, man, you know, that's like years back. Those are for older people. But as a fan of sneakers, as a fan of basketball players, you know, Penny, I definitely, like, there's no way that you can't be a fan of foam posits. So that's my reasoning for liking foam posits. These right here, I don't really know the name of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it might be the Pooters. These are definitely my least favorite out of all of them, but I still rock with them, honestly. So let's keep moving on. Shout out to my uncle once again. All those foams are from my uncle, gifted to me from him. I appreciate him. Don't know if he's watching this video, but if you are, thank you. Just know I appreciate you. So next we're gonna get into, I covered all the foams. All right, so next we got these bad boys right here, the Kobe 9s. Don't remember the name of them, but these are beat up too. I've had these since middle school, playing on the team middle school. RIP Kobe. RIP Kobe, man. I love these shoes even more now that, you know, things have transpired, but hands down the best basketball shoe to play in is Kobe's automatically. I mean, personally, from my experience, Kobe's have definitely been the best basketball shoe performance wise. All right, so next right here we have the Kobe 8 Easters. This was also given to me by my uncle years back. Definitely beat up. Look at them, beat up, but I got some buckets in them. Promise you I did. I got some buckets in them playing with my friends. I love these shoes. I would never let them go. I don't care how beat up they are, I would never let them go. I've been through some crap in these shoes. I done got hurt in these shoes a lot of times, but I definitely love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. Very comfortable. Like I said, Kobe's are the best basketball performance shoes, hands down. So next, we have Air Max 95s. I don't know if there's necessarily I think these are neon reds. I don't know if there's I don't know what the colorway name for this is, but let me just go out and say that this is my most comfortable shoe in my whole entire collection, hands down. Tell you that right now. It's definitely a good looking shoe, and I'm telling you right now, I know, like, I'm a sneaker guy. Like, I study shoes. A lot of kids my age is not gonna go for these. A lot of kids in my era is not gonna go for the 95s or any Air Max, or maybe the 270s now, the 720s. But a lot of the kids in my day don't really pay attention to these right here. But I'm telling you, most comfortable shoe I've ever had before. Like, this is crazy, and it's a great looking shoe as well too. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Classic shoe, 10 out of 10 for me. Next, we're gonna talk about these right here. All right, so right here we got the Kyrie 5s, Patrick's. I know you guys, if you've seen my video where I was playing 3 dribbles, we were playing 3 dribbles, and I was getting buckets in these. I didn't win the game, but you guys seen these shoes. When I wear these shoes, they usually stand out, and obviously because it's a combination of bright colors. Anytime I go out somewhere, like go to the park, like walk to the park and play basketball, somebody usually tends to always compliment me on it. Or when I first brought these to school, a lot of people was complimenting me on these. I'm not really a fan of SpongeBob. I didn't really watch the show as a kid, but when the collab came out between SpongeBob and Kyrie, I was just like, I had to. It was a must that I had to get these in my collection. I'm very proud to have them. I didn't get them retail. I had to get them off of GOAT for resale, but I wasn't mad that I did that. It wasn't that much of a difference either from retail. Performance wise, the shoe is great. I feel comfortable in them. It took me a while to kind of break them in and get comfortable, because at first it was kind of feeling tight due to this little thing we got going on here, right here. But it definitely felt tight at first, but after a few wears playing basketball in them, the shoe started to loosen up. I would definitely recommend Kyrie 5s to play basketball in. So next, we're gonna go to the Concord 11s. I think, okay, I'd say out of all of my shoes, it's dirty. It's definitely dirty. I have to clean them. I've never cleaned these once since I got them. So by far, out of all the shoes in my collection, this is definitely the most iconic shoe. This has to be like top 10 Jordans of all time. The 11s, you know, when these first came out, or years ago, I think it was 2010, 2011, one of those years, you know, 11s usually come out every December. You know, people was going crazy for these and the Breads and the Cool Grays and malls and stuff. So it's like, you know, I've had these before when I was in 2nd grade, and I had to get them again last year. I'm definitely proud to have these. Out of all my shoes, I'm just happy because it's definitely an iconic shoe, like one of the greatest Jordans of all time. So you can't be mad to have these. Like, this shoe you could wear with almost anything as well. You could put on a suit, a black and white suit, and wear these. It's just crazy. I would do it, you know. You got to come different sometimes. You might call me hood and ratchet for it, but this is the way you pull things off sometimes. So now let's go here. So right here we got the black cement 3s. This is also another iconic Jordan. Definitely in my top 5. Maybe not my top 5 colorway. You know what? Actually, yeah. This is the best Jordan 3 colorway there is, hands down. And I think that any sneakerhead would agree with me. These right here is just, can't go wrong. Like I said, 3s is my favorite Jordan of all time. I think that I've had, out of any Jordan, I've had 3s the most. I remember I got these, quick story. I tried to order these and it just wasn't gonna happen. So I went to a little boutique store where, you know, you gotta pay extra. I went to one of those and they didn't have my size. So I wear a 9.5, 9. I wear a variety of sizes, but anyways, the only size that they had closest to mine was a 10 and a half. I was like, man, I don't care, I'm gonna get them anyways. But luckily they fit me, and they fit me even more now. So I'm glad to have these shoes as well. Any sneakerhead should definitely be proud to have these. It's just a nice color, black. You know, the black, the appreciation I have for these is something different. It feels good when I have them on. They're beat up, but I'm gonna clean them someday. Many of y'all are watching and saying, you know, your shoes is real dirty, but sorry. Like I said, I like having a vintage feel to some of my shoes. So next, we're gonna talk about these right here. The CDG Converses. It's Comme des Garçons. I don't know how people say it. Don't really care. CDG for short. These right here, this is when I decided, I was like, I told myself that, you know, I didn't want to go the route that everybody else was going. You know, everybody for their birthday, you know, they want to get new Jordan or this and that. I'm like, you know, I need to come different. So I was like, let me go with something, you know, a little bit more casual, but heat at the same time. So I was like, the best shoe for that is the CDG Converses, period. So I decided to get these, and good thing they're also not even that expensive. For such a nice shoe, they're not even that expensive. I probably paid like $170 something for it. For a shoe like this is not expensive. This is definitely a go, definitely recommended. These right here, the blue tint Yeezys 350. This was my first pair of Yeezys. I got it for my birthday. This is the most expensive shoe out of my whole collection. The most expensive one. I'm not gonna recall how much it was paid for, but this is definitely my most expensive one. I hold pride in these because even though I have another pair, this is my first one. This shoe in particular will always hold a special place for me. Even though I have another one, I still feel good like just walking around with them. I'm a big fan of Kanye. I love his music. I don't really care. I don't really pay attention to all the political things that go on. But when people talk about, you know, he's going crazy in the head, I don't pay attention to none of that. I'm a fan of his music and the artist that he is, and, you know, the shoes that he creates. The Yeezys probably come second in terms of comfortability. These are definitely very, very comfortable. I could take the sole out of the shoe and it'll still feel very comfortable. So yeah, I love these shoes. Like I said, they'll always hold a special place because it's my first pair of Yeezys. I remember I listened to, when these were coming out, I think it was these, the Belugas 2.0s and another one, and I listened to all his songs for like the week straight, hoping that I was gonna get lucky on the day of the release. Guess what? I didn't get them, so I had to get these resale, and that's why it cost so much. Let's go to these right here. The last shoe that I got. These are non-reflectives, all black. I love these right here. It kind of gives me like, I mean, you could technically call it the Pirate Blacks. It's not the 350 V1, but it's the closest thing to it in the V2s. And I think I would have preferred the non-reflective than the reflective ones. I think the reflective ones are kind of corny, but the laces definitely do reflect when you put a light on them. And I love these right here because I usually tend to wear all black a lot. So I think that this is the perfect shoe for me because I could just throw on black and white or just all black, and you know, the shoes top off any outfit that you have. The shoes always top your outfit. Always got to have the right shoe. Remember I said that. I know I said I didn't think I was going to go in any particular order, but I kind of did, and I saved the best for last. These is my favorite shoes out of my whole collection. Yes, they're beat up. As you can see, I said I wear my shoes. I wear my shoes. I don't care. But I still do try to keep them in good condition. Like my good shoes, I don't play basketball in them. I don't do that. I have respect for my shoes. I treat them like my kids. I'm gonna give you a quick little story and I'm done talking. This, like, ones is one of the best Jordans as well. Not my favorite, but definitely one of the best. And also, it's blue. Blue is my favorite color. So I was just like, yo, the mix is just everything. So I remember when they first was coming out, I was on the Nike app an hour before they even released. I was like, yo, I have to get them. I have to get them because I know it's gonna be hard to get them afterwards. So I stayed on the app for an hour before. I swear to you, when 10 o'clock came, 2 seconds later, the shoes were sold out. I was like, what? Like, I really wasted an hour here, you know, waiting for these shoes. And I didn't get them, but I told myself that day, I was like, someday I'm gonna get them. Mark my words, I'm gonna get them. Even though I didn't get them that day. Paid resale, way more than retail, but it is what it is. Like, I had to get them. It's my favorite shoe, will always be my favorite shoe in my collection right now. I don't know if there's gonna be another time where another shoe tops it, but for now, out of every shoe you see here, this is definitely my #1 shoe. All right, guys, so this was a long awaited video for me personally. I hope you guys liked what you seen here. This is my whole shoe collection. I hope you guys like it. I definitely love it. I have so much pride in what I have. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, because you know, not a lot of people can say that they have this X amount of shoes. So hopefully one day I could give back to those who don't. I would very much hope that I can do that someday. I'll be in the position to do that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can stay tuned and be alerted to when another video comes out. ShaWilliamsTV, we out.